Now we're getting to the big story, the mega story, the kaiju of a story. We got a trailer with some monsters, y'all. We have our Monarch Legacy of Monsters trailer for Apple TV. And guys, I'm juiced about this. And I know we were talking about this before the show. It's a lot of kind of reused stuff. It's some things we know already. But it still really moved the needle for me. I'm excited.
Check this out. I just thought about this. December 1st, Godzilla -1 releases in theaters. This November 17th.
November, and it'll run through January. You're going to get a whole lot of Godzilla.
I'm going to get some And you know what? This Godzilla, even though it's big and it can't help but destroy everything it goes through, it's way different from the -1 Godzilla for sure. The -1 Godzilla looks like it's about to...
Well, that one is the antagonist.
This one, it's interesting takes. I love that we're about to get a whole bunch of Godzilla towards the end of the year.
Well, and a bunch of kaiju in general, too, since it's the legacy of all of them. And this is supposed to bring the Monsterverse together.
Yes.
You know, we've got that cameo from John Goodman in the trailer, tying in Kong Skull Island. We know that we're going to deal with the actual kind of company that deals with all these kaiju and everything. We weren't sure, but I postured that maybe Rodan flies over a scene in this.
That's
I wasn't sure. It looks like a Rodan type creature, but I couldn't tell because its tail looked a little different. So it might be just monsters on an island. Even that could even be part of a flashback. We don't know
That's very true.
When that takes place, because this thing time jumps.
Oh yeah.
So
I love the aspect that the society is living with this threat constantly. Like you saw it in the emergency signs that it's a part of life now, and it's almost like, it's such a great for them to set up the world like this where everything actually makes sense, because usually Godzilla is like erupts and then I don't know what, everything's back to normal. Like no one thinks it's gonna happen again. I'm glad that they show these little things where it's like, hey,
they live in this world.
We know they exist. The series seems to be about uncovering the mysteries or secrets of Monarch, right? Which I never understood. They were a research company that was studying these things,
tracking them, I guess, from the late 40s to the 50s.
But they wouldn't tell the public about it.
Yeah, it was super secret. Yeah,
so it's like the alien things that we go through every day.
This is their Area 51.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, DraftKings. Can you believe we've had 7 months without an NFL game? Crazy, right? Well, good thing that's over. NFL is here, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is giving you a can't-miss offer for Week 1. This week, new customers can get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you just bet $5 on any NFL game. DraftKings is hooking everyone up with game day greatness. All customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every single game day this September. Check the app to see what you get. So download now and use the code Campea to sign up. New customers can take home $200 in bonus bets instantly just for betting $5. That's code Campea only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPENY or text HOPENY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, 21 plus age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. See dkng.co/football for eligibility, terms, and responsible gaming resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply.
If I remember correctly, they even like kind of posed it like, oh, those like nuclear tests in Bikini Islands.
That shot
were because they were actually trying to like fight back Godzilla, and they weren't really just nuclear tests. So
that's why it was awesome when you see the side of his fin and he's going to that beautiful island.
Looks great. How are you guys feeling about the Russells playing, different versions of each other?
Walmart Captain America.
No,
I got him right here on the screen.
You guys call him Walmart Captain America.
Great though.
But he played that character
so well.
No, but we're just saying. Yeah. We're just saying.
Yeah.
If you had a world where, and it's nothing about the actor or the character.
It's incredible.
That's fine. We're just saying if you had a world where you had Chris Evans, actual Captain America, and then you had a U.S. agent, you'd be like Captain America.
Yeah, right.
That's all.
Right.
In a fight,
Right. Because he bleeds.
Yeah.
He bled.
He bled.
Yeah. Wyatt Russell, I've only had a short sample of what he could do, but I really enjoy the roles he's been in. He's a neppy baby, right? Neppy baby. But he goes beyond, because I didn't even know he was Kurt Russell's son until we watched this.
This,
the
and
teaser.
they play off of each other.
Yeah.
So, like, I love that he's making his own.
He's one of those actors, too, who's put in the work. He's done a lot of indie films. And obviously, too, anytime when you're coming from a place of privilege, he probably could take whatever acting classes he wanted. He probably could do a lot of other things. And he didn't have student debt. But you can't negate that this kid is a great kid. He's my age. Yeah. He's a great actor. He is a phenomenal actor. And the reason why we all hate him so much as U.S. agent is because he's so good at playing that role.
The only time I ever get into the kind of, I'll just say kind of stupid Nepo baby stuff is when they truly don't deserve to be there, because their talent is like, why are you even on this show?
Yeah, where it's, you shouldn't be making TikToks. What's happening here?
But, you know, I've had advantages in my life, and I've had doors open, but I've always said, like, it's what you do when you get through the door.
Right.
You know, now if suddenly you're not getting kicked out that door despite, you know, terrible performance, then you're a Nepo baby. Yeah. But if, you know,
but he turns in great stuff.
And he did the work, like you said. He's been turning in it. He's not like suddenly, like, he wasn't suddenly just in A-list movies all of a sudden. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I look forward to seeing how both of them try to connect and play the same character at different times in their life. That's going to be so interesting. I want to see, I'm very curious, and this is going to, I understand this is more about the people than the monsters. Well, of course, it's Apple TV. I expect to have some monsters every now and then.
I am, by the way, happy that it's Apple TV. Yeah. It gives me a lot of encouragement.
Yeah.
But don't tell me we already seen every money shot that we're going to get over
I don't
monsters.
think so. Over 10 episodes, that would be a very small amount.
And I'm sorry, but Godzilla, this shot where you go close up, he's been eating some cheese puffs or something, because my God, when I look at this version of Godzilla, he's the cutest big lizard that's just trying to live his life.
You're going to get that, and then you're going to get this one.
The Shin, yeah.
Who's just terrifying.
Yeah, the -1. That -1 didn't have enough cheese puffs.
I would say this -1 is a nice cross between the one that we're getting on, you know, for the MonsterVerse, and this, compared to the Shin. I feel like the Shin Godzilla went a little too ridiculous. His mouth was a little too like it reminded me a little bit of the Canadians in South Park. But I like this. And
Godzilla
I know
running
it's a segue,
around going,
but
"You're not my buddy, guy."
I'm liking both Godzillas, like you.
What do you guys think the show is going to concentrate more? What do you think? Do we get a sense of what the show theme is going to be? Is it going to be like like a mystery, Carmen Sandiego uncover the truth? Sort of bit. Or what do you think it's gonna?
I think some of that in there. I think this is connecting all of the MonsterVerse, which is very exciting, because this show gives me homework in the best way. I get to go watch all these movies in chronological order. Of their time periods that they take place in, so I can really watch this and have like a real mindful viewing of it. But I also think it's probably going to do a lot of nature versus human speculation of what is our responsibility in disrupting ecosystems, in stepping in for certain kinds of disasters, certain kinds of monsters, and is it our world to control or theirs?
It appears Monarch is trying to shut up Kurt and Wyatt Russell's character. He seems to know something that he's trying to warn people, I believe, or warn the public that they're trying to stop him, because maybe government always fears what will the public do when they get a hold of this knowledge. Will they freak out? Will we, whatever it is, it kind of reminds me of, remember The Day After Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid, he knew what was going to happen, like the thing, and he kept warning, and then some people said, that's a joke, and some people took him seriously. It kind of feels like this, we're going to get a slow burn of, there's more than Godzilla.
Yeah.
Right? That's what this is about.
There's
right?
Godzilla +1.
And it's the choice of, if you're a government, what do you do when there's someone that knows that and can prove it, but you want to announce it on your own time or not?
Well, I will. You know what's it's kind of interesting because you bring that up, and that's what I thought. Why am I Walter White? Why am I going blank on his name?
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston's character in the first Godzilla. I thought that's what they were going to do with that, and then he ends up dying. And very abruptly, like, smash cut to them just zipping up his body.
That was such a foul thing.
They're like, where's my dad? It's like
30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
What?
Bye.
I wasn't a fan of how that was executed.
They're like, shoot, we forgot to show him die.
Yeah.
Oh, just show a body bag getting
It
zipped.
feels like, like the shot got messed up and they went, well,
Just show a body
no
bag.
time for reshoots.
But
Whee!
because they're like, you are hiding something. And I thought, oh, he's going to be exposing. So maybe we're getting that with Kurt.
I'm just excited.
I hope so.
I'm very excited for this Godzilla couple months we have coming up.
I'm super pumped of it. Now, this is going to drop on November 17th. First 2 episodes are going to be dropping, and then we've got 8 episodes following that. So
Yes, through January 15th or something like that.
week after week of kaiju, potentially.
I think Invasion is going to take me into this Godzilla thing.
Oh, you could ride that in?
Yeah, ride that.
Start this, go to the movie, C-1, come back, keep going through
Christmas.
January.
Get you guys Christmas presents, or I could skip that, and then I could...
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.